Hey, this is Kyler with FollowHook. We're going to talk about the Project Broadcast chat feature today. This video is going to be short and sweet, but it's something we need to cover. Go ahead and sign into your Project Broadcast account. I'm using the web interface for this lesson, but it'll look very similar on your smartphone or iPad. So the Project Broadcast chat feature is just like sending a message from your phone or from your computer to someone. It's no different. You're just using the Project Broadcast interface with your Project Broadcast phone number to do that. And the reason you need to know how to do it is because even though you won't be using the chat feature a lot in Project Broadcast, because Project Broadcast is more about automation and building campaigns with templates and things like that, a lot of the lessons we do, I'll be using the chat feature to show you how things work. So you just need to know what it is. And we're going to cover a couple pieces of information that also apply to everything else you do in Project Broadcast. So here we go. A couple ways to open a chat. From your Project Broadcast app, you can simply at the chat screen, click the three dots and click Open Chat. And then select the person that you want to open the chat with. And then click the arrow. And then I could type a message to myself here. As I mentioned in the first lesson, it's a great idea to add yourself and your cell phone number to Project Broadcast so you can test things out, see how they look, etc. Okay, another way to open a chat is just simply go to Contacts, select the person, and then on the person's screen, click the top three dots again and Open Chat. Very straightforward. So on the bottom of a chat screen, you're going to have a paperclip, which allows you to attach an image, a greater than less than sign, which lets you put in a dynamic field, which is what we'll talk about in the next lesson. The document icon means use a template, and the little light bulb is message insights. The little calendar icon lets you schedule the chat, and then this sends the chat or the message, whichever you want to call it. So something to know about messages, and this doesn't apply to chat now. Now we're in the broad scope of anything you do through Project Broadcast. There's two ways to send text messages. One is called SMS, which stands for Short Message Service, and one is called MMS, which stands for Multimedia Messaging Service. So why do you need to know that? Because SMS, Short Message Service, is literally that. It's very short. Some carriers will split up a message once it exceeds 80 characters. And 80 characters is not that many characters. So for example, if you send a text message that has more than 80 characters in it, let's say it has to be broken up into 3 different messages. The bad part about that is sometimes they might show up out of order, which completely destroys the whole purpose of the text message. So the way around that is to use an MMS message. How do you do that? Simply by attaching an image to your message, any type of image. And what that will do is it will force the cell networks to package that as an MMS message, and then everything will arrive in order in one message to your recipients. So definitely keep that in mind when you're building things out. Now, Project Broadcast has a cool feature where they try to circumvent that, and if they see that you've sent out a text message without an image that's going to get broken up, they'll try and package it as an MMS message for you, but there's no guarantee. They make no promises. So your safest bet is to put an image in. But you would simply start typing. Since I know this is not longer than 80 characters by a long shot, I don't need a message. I just click the blue arrow, and there it goes. That's Project Broadcast chatting in a nutshell. Thank you for being a FollowHook customer. I know Project Broadcast is going to help you greatly with your marketing efforts and your customer relationships. This is Kyler Boudreaux signing off. See you in another lesson soon.